Welcome to the Crypto Nest, alright? So we are at 9:29 Eastern Time. In 1 minute, markets are going to open. The Brent, well, so here we had the news that the US were making perhaps a negotiation with US, Then after that, they were saying we didn't agree. And then after that, they said we're going to have another meeting on Sunday or Saturday. And then yesterday or Friday, I don't remember honestly the timeline. And then yesterday, I heard that Trump said he's going to make some blockade and then prevent any ship, even the Iranian one, to go through the Strait of Hormuz. And this was the effect of that noise. No, I'm sorry. This was when we're having a last attempt on Saturday night or Sunday morning, and this is when, yeah, they announce a blockade starting from today, I think. And this would explain this move to the upside. Now let me remove that. Saying that, and ta-da! Now it's 9:30. Let's see what's happening. Okay, so Bitcoin. Well, now it's a little bit too early, right? 5 minutes. Let's see if we get something crunchy. Maybe perhaps at the end of the video I'm doing now. Okay, so I want to talk about hot and mining. Okay, so it's going lower. I want to zoom out a little bit again. So you can see that I had this A, B scenario, and now we're working to the C part. I'm not sure, honestly, that this is a right count, but I'm counting this as an A, B, C, and as a 1. This was the 2, this was the 3rd, 4th, and now we're working into this 5th one. Now, for me, it does work. I can also count this as a C wave, and within this C wave, if I cut it down, this could be an A, a B, and now the C. And I must be really honest with you guys. Having this one too, it's not crystal clear for me. But if we zoom in, I can say this was the A, and the A, you can see that we have an A, B, and a C. This was the B, and this was the C. Now you can put the C here or here, honestly, it doesn't really matter. But if I put it here, I mean, if I zoom in, you can see that there is an A, B, and a C. It's not a super nice one. After that, we have an A overshooting with B and a C for this wave 2. Now we have an A, B, and a C for the 3rd wave. And once again, we have an A, B, C for this 4th wave. Let me remove my lines now. So we were at this 4th wave here. And because it's all A, B, C, right? Yes, now I was attempting to see if it can give us right away 5-way up, but clearly it doesn't. And this 1, 2, 3 at the end, actually now I'm going to remove it, I think, so it's going to be less misleading. It just gave us an A, B, and a C. And yeah, this is the A wave. Maybe now I'm going to put it a little bit bigger. And I think this scenario, I'm going to leave it, but I'm going to put it in a micro. Because this is in the scenario that this was the A of the 4th wave, this is the B, and this is the C. If we do that, this would justify hot and mining to go even higher. But for the moment, this A wave works well. We have also an A, a B, and a C, and every wave has 3 waves. And so now we would be working into this C wave, which is going to be 5 wave up. Now I'm going to go into the 1 hour. And actually updated this chart yesterday. Yesterday afternoon. So people who are who have joined the Discord channel, which is free, yeah, I did update this chart yesterday. So now we have a wave 1, a wave 2, a very nice explosive third wave. And now I can start to say, well, it's looking good. Not even sure if I can do a trend line. Honestly, I kind of stopped doing trend lines because after that they break, and then even if you do a trend line here, it doesn't really help, honestly. I don't find, because I would take my lowest point of the wave 2 and do something like that. And especially with diagonals, well, when it's going to break, it already reached the fib retracement for this fourth wave, so it doesn't work for me anyway. And let's remember, because it's a diagonal, we can even go lower and give even up to the 0.618, and well, now already the MA 55 it's at that level, so you can see that we have a lot of space. I would say though, probability will shift and we will not have that fifth wave up if we go below 0.5 fib retracement. So let's see how it goes. Did I do any target here? I thought I did. Oh, there you go. Okay, so I just took the length of this A wave. I added up to the end of this B wave, 1-to-1 ratio, 87.41. First level that price could stop, that the C wave could stop, would be 0.786 at 74.77. Now, I cannot really give you a target if I do micro counting for this blue count here, because we don't have the fourth wave yet. But let's see. First of all, let me shrink this one a little bit. Put it on the left side. What I want to do now is just make a small projection and see what level would it give us for this fifth wave if the fourth wave stop at the 0.382. Let me take the good fibs now. So it would bring us to 78.36 if it stopped at the 0.382. If it stopped to the 0.236 at 61.76, it would bring the price to 83.50. Actually, I want to do and add this level as well. So I'm going to redo it now. So, okay. So between 74.44, which we would have confluence with the 0.786 fib extension, wave A, wave C. And if I go lower, then I could almost remove the 0.382 and keep this as a target. But so you can see in both scenarios, the 0.786, it's really the first level that we need to be aware that price could reverse. So I'm going to leave it. No, I'm going to I'm going to remove it now. It just gave us an idea. You can see that the three lines here were my three levels where I could take profits, and I wouldn't be sad, let's say. So I'm looking forward this week to see this fourth wave, and then perhaps the end of this week or next week, a fifth wave incoming. On the Canadian chart, it's pretty much the same, but now here I am delayed, right? So we don't really yet see the decline. But did I do another count here? Yes, I did. So once again, you can see we did kind of top the third wave. Now we're working on to this fourth wave. Let me put the Fib retracement for this one as well, just because help some people who are just in Canadian, so it's going to give them the levels to check. So between 85.59 and 76.35. And by the time we go there, the MA55 perhaps is going to go and act as a support. And I know as for the US one, we could even extend and put the 0.618, but for the moment, I will hold that. All right, so for the Canadian chart, here we go. Let me put it here. A, B, and C. I'm going to put it in white. What did I want to do here? Right. Okay, so we have $99 and 114 as a target. Didn't want to do that. Here. Alright, so this is pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And have a good day. Bye.